Welcome to Off Air Talks. I am Lisa McGregor.
And I'm Ciara Yashchuk. Happy Wednesday. We're back here again, and it feels like a lifetime ago.
It does. A lot has happened in only a week, and it's been a busy one, even though we came back from BVJ last week saying we're going to take it easy and recover, and then suddenly a lot of things pile up, but it's been eventful to say the least.
Yeah, no kidding. I definitely was way more brain dead last week. I feel pretty good this week, so that's positive. Mm-hmm. We went to Concrete Blonde this morning.
Yes.
As per usual.
We get our weekly blowouts.
Yep. And your hair is actually longer than mine for once. Ever.
I know you're a little jealous because you're a little rougher on your hair. You wear it up more, and you're holding tight for some new hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've treated it pretty good. I feel a little lucky here. I finally get longer hair than you. But we go there every week to get our blowouts, and then we also get our nails done there. We've become family there. It's in Sherwood Park. It's such a wonderful place, and the people are just absolute gems.
They are the best. So we usually have Kendra and Kelsey, sorry. Yeah. But we've had Chelsea before.
Yeah, yes.
We've had many others kind of step in. I know Courtney's filled in too. So everyone is always so accommodating. When you walk in, they offer you a drink right away. That's either coffee or a Caesar.
Or even their protein balls.
We love those. But again, you can get everything done, and we can pretty much stay there all day if we really wanted.
And Ciara is very hard on her nails. So I always laugh every single week she has a broken nail, and they still take her in and fix it up. I always call Ciara like idle hands because she just...
And Tiffany's always like, what are you doing all the time? Like, how are you doing this? Anyways, we could not thank Concrete Blonde enough for taking care of us all the time. So shout out to you guys.
Shout out to you guys. And I love the fact that for the first time in my life, I actually consistently have nice nails.
Yeah.
I used to really give me a hard time. You were embarrassed to take photos with my hands in it. But I also get the ones where they're on top of your regular nails. So they make your regular nails really strong. But, now we look like a couple of classy gals.
Yeah.
Keeping it consistent. So, yeah, thanks again to that crew there.
We love that. So you said you were going to have a pretty chill weekend, but it ended up being complete opposite.
I jinxed myself. So last week we talked about how we weren't going to go to Folk Fest. And I said, I might go one day. Because I was just like, I need to take it easy. And that really turned. One day led to two, 2 days led to three. And I went Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But I don't regret it because I ended up getting a weekend pass last minute. And
how you got the pass is cool.
It's really cool. So my buddy connected me with this lovely girl who was actually giving a pass to somebody who donated to Zoe's animal shelter. And I donated to that. And she said, here's a pass. I didn't realize it was a weekend pass for what I paid. So that was really sweet of her. Shout out to her. And it was awesome. And then got to see a lot of old friends. And I'm so glad I went. It was wholesome, incredible weather.
Was it?
Well, it was supposed to be bad, but at any time that I was there...
I'm talking about the wholesome vibes.
It was wholesome, yeah. Did I need to go out after Folk Fest? No, but I continued to do so. Hey, you were even out for one of those nights, so you can't even say it. I was
still home before you, so that's all that matters.
I know, you usually are anyways, but it was hilarious because on the Friday night I went to Folk Fest, and I was, in my Folk Fest attire, and I biked there on like a 60-year-old Peugeot bike that's falling apart, but I refused to take an Uber. And I biked back downtown, and then I roll up. I'm parking in the little thing because we were going to Bird Dog to meet Star Pals. And then you walk up, and I was like, oh, hey, what's up? This worked out really good. And then we went in and hung out there too late, as per usual. But the funny thing is, it was a good night, though.
Yeah. And then didn't you have issues with your bike or something on the way home?
Yeah, so the Saturday night, I mean, the chain is off, but again, I just keep on, gets me there or whatnot. But the second night I biked home, and it was really late. Good workout, though, I will say.
Yeah.
No surprise, the Funicular doesn't work all the time. When it's too cold, it's too hot. It was equal to medium temperatures. And that Funicular, that is $1 million thing just off of, like when you come up from the river valley from Folk Fest Connor Road area. And it's the thing basically you take up to get up downtown.
Yeah.
And they've spent a lot of money on that, and it's never working. So you have to take your bike up a huge thing of stairs and just wheel it up, which is fine. Again, a good workout. But I mean, the Funicular is no fun. It's never, what's the point of it?
Totally.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. So that was probably quite the trek home.
Yes.
And then, Sunday it didn't rain on you. And I know there was crazy weather warning. So that's really nice.
And you got lucky too, because on Sunday, as I said, I might go to Folk Fest again. And then I did. You actually went golfing. And Riverside, right?
Yeah, it was really nice. So on Saturday, actually before that, I met Keiko and Devin in the lobby bar. Keiko had a barbecue to go to, and I had tennis to go to. So we hit the lobby bar, and it was absolutely packed in there. So we had some happy hour wine, and it was just all hockey scouts and NHL players because the Hlinka Gretzky Cup was in town.
Right.
So we did not realize how packed it was. So it kind of gave you like the coming back of, oh my gosh, hockey's almost here.
Fires you up because it's been a couple months and the people.
Yes,
and we spend a lot of time in JW.
Oh,
lobby.
we do. They now bring us massive bowls of popcorn because those little ones don't suffice. So it was really nice to just see and feel like downtown is buzzing again. I mean, after all the negativity of all those restaurants that have closed down, we were even saying there's nowhere healthy to just go grab lunch anymore except City Market. Like, it's ridiculous. So it's really nice to see, especially on a weekend, that it was buzzing. And I know Folk Fest, things definitely calmed down because everyone goes to that.
Yes.
So that was awesome to see. And then, Sunday we golfed Riverside and it was stunning. I golfed the worst I have golfed. And Keiko had brought a friend from Calgary and I was so embarrassed. And he was a good golfer and I just absolutely was so embarrassed. So
I'm surprised because you haven't been going out and usually, although there's something weird about you. Like sometimes you play your best golf when you're on no sleep, you went out, or whatever. So maybe this is, I don't know. It's like, I can't win.
We walked it and I saw the drink cart girl. I was like, you come here. I need a tea or something. Like I need to chug this and see. Did it help? No, not at all. I actually got worse. So I don't know, but also my body is sore from doing workouts. So I'm wondering if I couldn't swing it properly. Who the frick knows? Golf is the hardest game.
And you've had some bad sleeps lately. Sometimes you just it's a head game, right?
It is. So, but then we had a barbecue, obviously Meathead. We had a couple burgers left over.
So yummy.
So we, grilled those up and then called it a night. So again, it was a nice weekend, nice and chill. But this week we're right back at it.
I know it's
so
been
much
busy. Yeah.
One last thing I was gonna say about Folk Fest. You went with different people too, which was so fun for you. And I think you even dragged out Jules one night.
Okay, so every day was different, and I feel like I almost saw everyone I wanted to see. There's a few I didn't get to see. That it's like a great spot to see people you grew up with and see once a year, and I just really love it. So,
and you had some good story ideas
by
too.
the way, we have to give a shout out to my buddy Garrett Hatfield. He runs Rundle and Goat Track Clothing, and we've known each other since high school forever. But a couple of ladies actually went up to him and said, "Oh, you know the Off Air Talks girls?" And he's like, "Well, yeah, I know. I grew up with Lisa, whatever." So he was like,
"Is he gonna get us on to Rundle Park or what?"
He's invited us, so we can go.
Great.
I mean, the weather's just got to be good. He wants us to come out, but
perfect.
I got to see him at Folk Fest and catch up with his lovely wife and a couple of my other pals. Shout out to Jenna too. She's the one who we met at the golf tournament.
Oh yes.
She wants us to, she's such a gem and a lot of people connect to them. But on Sunday, our pal Jules, who you all know because he's our camera guy extraordinaire, lighting guy once in a while.
Even when he doesn't want to follow us around, we make sure he's there.
Yes. And he's a random guy. So he loves his tunes. And I'm like, oh, are you going to Folk Fest? Like, yeah. So we met up, went down there, and we found our buddy Cam. He had a tarp. We kind of like bounced around different tarps of people we knew, which was great because we didn't have a tarp. We didn't do the run. And I laughed because, Cam, every year he brings his like green blanket.
Oh, I know.
His comforter or whatever. I'm like, you better have the comforter there. And we're sitting there, and all of a sudden Jules busts out a Mickey of Sourpuss. I was like, what is this? Circa early 2000s? And
what flavor?
The red one, like the whatever you call that.
The OG. It's that and the green apple that are OGs.
Yes, but and he's like, just have a sip, please. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, wow, I feel like nostalgia is running through my veins. But also, I sent a picture to you guys being like, look at this guy just chugging Sourpuss at his age. But also, you have a familiar story. That's nostalgic for you too.
Oh, is it ever? That's the first drink I ever got hammered on.
Ew.
My cousins gave that to me in Statler, Alberta. And we went to a party and they threw me in the back of a pickup truck and we went out to a field and I'm drinking Sourpuss. I'm like 15 years old. And then I puked outside the church the next day or that night. And the next day we all had to go to church and the crows were eating it. And my auntie's like, oh my goodness, who puked outside the church? And I was like, I can't tell them. Like, this is so bad. And then my grandma was who I went to visit my cousins with. Who has now passed away, but she used to call it sour pussy. So she'd be like, give me a shot of that sour pussy. And we'd all just kill ourselves laughing.
That is so good.
So Sourpuss definitely is like a favorite for my grandma.
Everyone has this connection to the old Sourpuss.
Chad, that owns Concrete Blonde.
Yes.
He literally only drinks Sourpuss.
Well, and pina coladas allegedly.
So we need to take him maybe a Mickey of Sourpuss next time we see him. You've done a lot for us, Chad. It's the least we could do.
It's the least we could do. What is with that? But it's also, I mean...
I'm curious, anybody else have any good Sourpuss stories? Why is it always Sourpuss that has...
I don't know why that became it. Like, when did they come into the market and really make a splash?
Do you know what? We should find that out.
Who started Sourpuss?
Can you guys sponsor us? That'd be
I know.
a fun sponsor.
Forced to drink it all the time.
Just kidding.
But it's not bad though. I mean,
we need to get away from alcohol sponsors. We need some wholesome green tea matcha sponsors.
Yeah, exactly. Get back into the healthy game. But no, that was hilarious.
What a good weekend for you.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was, I got to hear some good tunes. Folk Fest lineup's different than it used to be. I think they need to step it up a little bit, but overall, the artists were really fun. They were so full of energy.
Yeah.
And I got my token green onion cakes.
Good.
Which was really nice.
You got those from my parents once when they came.
Yeah, I'm like, you got to try them. They're crispier now, which was good.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's just a staple you have to get when you go there.
Totally.
And that was nice. And then the beer gardens was great. So it was overall a great weekend.
Do you want to know what I noticed walking into our building today? We have a new taco spot.
Yes.
And it says on the sign, happy hour, $12 margaritas. Did you happen to read that? I believe those are triples.
Triples?
$12.
I did not know that. That's dangerous.
So look out, happy hour.
But I mean, the key to my heart.
But the favorite.
And micheladas. I tell everyone about micheladas. They're so good.
I wonder, and it's authentic Mexican. I wonder how they are.
I think we just got to go try it out, because why not? And that's also dangerous. Hey, summer's not over yet.
I know it isn't. And we actually have a few summer activities still left. Thursday, I am going golfing again with my friend Kaylee and her husband Warren.
You're hoping for a redemption?
Well, I need to before Friday, or else we're not playing well in this tournament. And we need to do a pretty good job because we actually had the tournament kind of like
they want people to play with us. So the pressure's on.
It is.
It's actually a tournament it's Bridge Physio golf tournament in support of the U of A Golden Bears men's soccer team. So it's on Friday in the afternoon at the ranch.
Thank goodness the afternoon.
I know.
I'm so sick of these 8 a.m. tournaments.
It's so early.
You get to the 10th hole and you've had 3 drinks and it feels like noon.
I know. Or it's a long day.
It's too long, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pumped about that. And we don't know yet who we're golfing with, but they gave away 2 spots to golf with us. So hopefully they're not disappointed by our game and our entertainment value, but it'll be a really good
entertainment value. 10 out of 10. Game, not so much.
Oh yeah, it'll be a good time. But yeah, I need to get out some more rounds this summer. I lost my pitching wedge at Highlands Golf Course. I never got it back, but I've survived not bad so far. It forces you to really use your other clubs.
Seriously, you're using a sand wedge.
Yeah, exactly.
And then on Friday, this brings us to our next segment, the Elks Files. And the Elks are back in action, but we actually had the privilege of catching up with 2 of them yesterday. We're not going to tell you who because we're going to put out the player profiles. We've really enjoyed doing these, and thank you, Elks, for trusting us with this.
And them coming by on their days off to visit with us.
Totally. It's so sweet. But this is going to be a great game because it's at 1 p.m.
Yeah, nice
which
matinee.
I love. And it's the family day game. So this is how it works. So you purchase a kids get in free adult ticket. You are sitting in P5, so everyone will be in the same area, but a kid under 17 will get in for free then with their parents. So it really is a great deal. And we are going to be at the game. It's been a while since we have been.
Well, they've been on the road.
And then last one, we were at Big BVJ.
Right.
So we missed that. But they're playing Toronto, and we are going to the tailgate.
Yes, and the tailgate, we're going to show up around 11 a.m. We think that'll be a good time to get there, see what it's all about, because we hear it's one of the best tailgates in the league, and it's the only sunny day this week on the on the weather app. So hopefully it's a gorgeous day, and then we can really see what it's all about, get some good content, and then party with the fans. So if you are there, please come say hello at the tailgate or even at the game. It's going to be so much fun, and they take on the Argos, and it's been a good season, like a lot of success so far.
And we want to do a little interview. So hey, if you want to get on the pod or on our page,
yes,
come hang out with us. We hear that there's some really good slushy machines in action.
Yes.
Curious to check that out. But
or even invite us. If you guys have a big tailgate there, you got a little thing set up.
You tell us where.
Tell us where, and we will come and give it some love, and maybe we'll have some drinks with you or whatever. So invite us.
I think we also were thinking about bringing some merch.
Oh, yes. We're going to hand out some hats.
Yeah.
Which we don't have very many left. So we'll give them to some lucky fans.
Should be good.
It's going to be a fun time. So this Saturday, 1 o'clock over at Como Stadium.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I also forgot to mention that this past weekend, the anime conference.
Okay,
Lisa?
yeah. Tell me, you were out for dinner or lunch or something, and you saw quite the characters, pun intended.
This is the craziest thing. And normally it's at the Expo Center. They
Oh,
had
it's
it at
not?
the convention center this year.
Oh.
So we were at Dorinku, so random. Again, Jules and Devin were there, our 2 amigos apparently. And Keiko and I are walking through the farmer's market, and we're like, what is going on here? Like, people dressed full Pokemon characters, all of the like animals all over them, the highest heels I've ever seen.
And they're probably great costumes.
In anime, like Chinese paint, Japanese paint that I've never seen. It was the craziest thing. Honestly, if you didn't know who that person was, you would never know because the costumes were so bang on.
Wow.
So people really get into this, and I did not realize.
Have you ever been to an anime? I do know that from living in Calgary, it was huge. Like they would flock, and it's just crazy characters everywhere. Wow. But I've never been to an anime convention, so I feel like it might be kind of fun.
Well, I actually went to one in Houston, Texas.
What?
Yeah, the girl that I was doing an internship with school, Alicia Delrado, she was like a voiceover character. Okay. And she brought me as her assistant in 2016.
What in the...
And it was the craziest thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Good crazy?
But like where I am not going to go back. All of these characters thought I was Kate Upton, and it was just a really weird experience.
They're like, why would Kate... Or I guess she likes anime, doesn't she?
I was just in a ball cap and like... just, I don't know. Apparently I looked like her, and people, it was just a very interesting time. And then I'm trying to get footage for this woman.
Yeah.
And it was just too much. It's not my crowd. That's fine. But some people are very comfortable in that setting, but I am not.
And let's not be confused with, and I sometimes get it confused with Comic-Con and anime. Yeah. Two different things.
Very different.
Comic-Con I think would be kind of cool.
Oh, I think Comic-Con would be very cool because you're still seeing actors, actresses, like the Big Bang Theory, those types of people.
Yes. And they're having really good kind of hot stoves. And
but you have to like dress up for Comic-Con. So you have to be committed.
I mean, you would meet some interesting people, make some connections. But.
For sure, but that'd be like us dragging them to one of our weird nights for a dinner somewhere. I feel.
We're a good time. But it makes me think of, you know what I think is kind of wild, and I don't know if I can never take it seriously, but I get the culture, is the ones where they act out. Remember they have like the medieval times where they, what are those called?
Like a full night. Like
yeah, and it's called, it's something play.
Medieval?
No, it's called, it's the word play tied in with it, where it's just like they reenact as if they're real. Like there was even a meme that went around. This is really bad, but there was a meme of this guy who did an interview with a news station where they were doing one of those things where they reenact this moment in history and think they're in it. And they found a dead body. No. And he literally was still in character and said, I tried to use, this power to resuscitate him, but then he didn't have a head on him. And then there was literally like, it was a homicide scene. And so people are really into the characters, but they do them a lot in Edmonton. Like sometimes you'll drive by parks and you'll see this whole thing
this whole
acting
scene.
It out.
Wow.
Which is
like
really
medieval times.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's like a whole thing. I mean, they have their swords and they fight, and it's all, I don't know. Can you imagine?
No, I can't.
You're dating a guy and he's just like, sorry, I have to go to work.
I got to take off to be medieval time. Okay, I'll be the fake horse. No, I'm just kidding.
I think you would.
I would just go to drink the mead.
Yeah,
I'm in the.
I want to drink out of a goblet.
Yeah, I'm just in the field on the blanket drinking the mead while they're fighting.
You're like, save me! I'm your princess. Yeah.
What is it called? Fencing? Have you ever done that?
I have done fencing.
Really? Is it hard?
It's pretty hard, I'd say, because it's like it's so.
Where did you do fencing?
So I remember I interviewed a guy that was in. He was in Olympian, and it's not triathlete. It's
an Ironman.
No, when they're like they shoot, they fence, and they run.
Well, I don't
like it's
know
a whole
ones.
Type of thing. And I think I kind of tried it out.
Okay.
Kind of like that, but it's a specific name. But he was doing it, and I tried it out.
Well, we're really feeling on the names right now.
I know. Woof. Worst name ever, but or worst memory ever, but. Yeah, it's kind of hard because it's very technical. It's not like you can just, I stabbed you and like got you. It's like you have to, there's a whole technique to it. Have you done it?
No, I just always saw it at Parent Trap when,
I haven't seen Parent Trap.
What? The Lindsay Lohan one?
Never seen it.
Oh, that's why I wanted to do it, because she did it at summer camp. Anyway.
Oh, interesting. That would be kind of fun though. Maybe a little fencing. Maybe that's our new hobby for the winter.
Fencing? Absolutely not. We need to get into tennis.
Yeah, we do.
Tennis is such a cool sport.
Or pickleball.
And then
that seems to be the play.
Both, yeah. I think both. And we can get ourselves to Wimbledon, and we'll at least to watch.
Yeah, true. But lots going on.
Also, can we? I made a TikTok this weekend.
Yes. So there's a TikTok that Ciara made, and before we get to our next segment, let's go over the TikTok as it will parlay into it.
So we went for dinner to Bianco on Friday night, and we're walking around, and to try and get there, it is absolute chaos. Every week there's a different spot on the road that's completely blocked off. So it gets quite frustrating. And then you're trying to get places. Anyways, I'm like, there's 8,000 bridges in Edmonton. Edmonton is known for its bridges. These are our bridges. And it has over probably 260 comments of people being like, relax, our city is beautiful, you're just at the wrong parts, or our city's construction is absolute shit.
And you were just being funny, and it was a funny video where you just walk around like
showing the beautiful bridges, but frankly we're getting sick of it. So Lisa, take it away.
Well, that brings us to our crystal ball, crystal glass prediction segment, where we wonder if the construction season will wrap up for the summer and get a little bit better as we head into fall and back to school, or will it be heading down south and getting even worse as we go into the busy traffic season? So what is your prediction around construction, Ciara?
Not good, actually. The amount of times that you and I drive to different parts of the city for either appointments, to meet with people, even just walk around downtown, it is chaos. And it actually is worse, I would say, every time I get in my vehicle.
It's so bad, and the fact is
it makes me not want
everywhere.
to drive.
I know. That's why I walk everywhere now, because it's so ridiculous. And the fact is, I know there's this excuse of like, well, gotta get the train, or actually it's better now because they're just hammering it out and then it'll be easier later. But I don't know if I believe that. I think there's a lack of judgment in terms of organizing the projects. The fact that every single block in downtown and main artery has construction, it's just a joke, and it's embarrassing. And I think it really deters people. I can't imagine running a business and all of a sudden they block off the main road. Like, what do you think people are going to do? I could name a few along Stony Plain Road that literally it took out an entire strip mall of businesses.
Well, Rejuvederm in West Block, I have been going there since I moved here for over 6 years.
Yeah.
And it has been under construction since I moved here. So that is 6 years. I've watched 2 businesses in that building go under because they just don't have exposure. And it is sad. Like, okay, yeah, we're not part of the planning, obviously, city planning. And sure, it's a difficult task, but it can't be that hard to finish one area, then move on to the next. Even West Ed Mall area, that whole entire road is blocked off. People don't want to go to the mall. I need to actually go there to do things. And I try to avoid it like the plague because I cannot.
You dread it.
Yes.
It is really sad, and it makes it just so frustrating in the sense of by the time it's all finished, it's literally going to be a ghost town and everything's decimated.
Exactly.
So what do you want to,
where are people going on the train if you don't have any businesses?
Well, by then, no one's going to be taking the train because they're just like, what's the point? Or they're just so turned off by it. We go on a tangent. I mean, I cover City Hall, and I see things, and I'm just kind of like the judgment of some stuff.
Yeah.
Even on getting people downtown, I could go on, but
and also,
anyways.
At Folk Fest this weekend, I know that you were pitched some good stories. So I know you like when people come up to you and give you good ideas.
Oh, I love it, and I encourage anyone to message me for top stories because I will not tell anyone who you are. A tip can go a long way without knowing who you are, more information, but that's the only way things are going to be. You can only make a difference in the city, and there's accountability, because unfortunately, a lot of people just give you lip service and get away with a lot of stuff that just shouldn't be happening. So
I mean, you've had people make fake accounts and reach out to you, and we love when that happens.
I love it. I love to hear the fake accounts. Even if it's not fake, I'm not going to review your name. But yeah. Anyways, lots to look forward to as we head into the tail end of summer, and then come fall, we actually have a really fun, you're going to be away in Europe by then, but the Sorrentino's Mushroom Harvest Wine Dinner. I can't wait. It's on September 8th. So if you guys want to come, get tickets.
It's not those type of mushrooms. It's the ones we eat. Don't worry.
It's the ones that, well, yeah, I guess all of them grow outside. But yeah, it's going to be really good. And we're going to go to the one in the West End. Not the West End. What's Century Park?
Century Park.
Yeah. So that'll be where we're hanging out for Mushroom Harvest. But we always love the good wine dinners that are getting rolling again with Sorrentino's group. So
we were at Argos on last Thursday, and it was so much fun. We put together a segment. They have the most insane happy hour, and honestly, probably one of the most beautiful patios. We like to say the parking lot patios of Edmonton because everywhere you turn, the parking lot is right there.
Yes.
But they have curated it where the umbrellas, everything feels so luxurious, so kind of like condensed in that you can't see the parking lot. The music's playing. They just have a good vibe. The staff, I honestly would highly recommend next nice day you head out to the patio.
It's gorgeous. It has these beautiful umbrellas. It feels like you're in Europe,
Plants.
and they block, like you just feel like you're in a little bubble.
Yeah, it's
and
the
you could
best.
just hang out there all day if you have the day off and it's
Yeah.
a nice day. And hopefully we get some good weather still as we head into the rest of summer.
Yeah, I agree.
But we must also, we got to mention this special thing before we forget.
This is so exciting. So it's
cool.
I don't know if you can see it, but it says off air. And the ladies at Funicular, they've been trying to get this to us for the past month.
Love it.
And they are fans of the podcast, and they wanted to just gift us a beautiful little bracelet.
They're so pretty. Here, we should almost like go. Well, I don't want to mess up that. Here,
Can I put it on yours?
Yeah, maybe put it on this one. Look at that. You can't really see it actually.
Oh yeah, keep it in focus.
Right there.
Yeah.
Watch, I'm gonna be out of focus now, but that's okay. We're up.
So it's beautiful.
Thank you so much to Funicular. It's so cool to see.
And also to stack, like it's a good stacking bracelet,
Yes.
you know?
Beautiful little gold. It's just so cute and nice and light and easy to put on. So that was like, what a thoughtful thing to do and such a treat. And it's so cool seeing our name somewhere.
I
'Cause
know.
We don't really have, it's great.
So I'm going to also, I feel like these are good gifts. I always love getting gifted
Yes.
jewelry. So
Yeah, you had a C for a while. I think you gave it to somebody else, but yeah.
no, I have it again. I have a new one. So, but it's the same type of letters. But jewelry is always such a good gift. So even keep this in mind for a girlfriend's birthday,
Yeah,
maybe a loved
reasonably
one,
priced, yeah.
a mom or a dad. I know that my mom would love to get something like this.
And it's not crazy expensive, and it's just,
Yeah.
it's thoughtful, you know? It's really pretty. So thanks to them for that.
We appreciate it greatly. But yeah. Keep following along. I mean, I finally feel like this week was more of a chill week for us, like
Well,
a
for
podcast
you at least.
wise.
Yeah, well, podcast wise, yeah, it's been good to relax, get back on track.
And then people probably don't think we're absolute psychopaths after our Stampede and Big Valley
know.
after talking. They're like, wow, these girls can live normal lives and look like
I don't
they're
think
okay.
our office colleagues think that, though. They're always like, you guys are nuts. Like, how are you going out every day or doing this and that? One thing we're talking about, though, it's hard to resist because the possibilities are endless, and it's fun to meet new people, and it's hard to not go out in the summer because it's just, it's a blast.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, too, for if you're single in the city, it's like, how the heck else are you going to meet people? Bars are a worse place, but if you're headed to like concerts or music festivals or things
Yeah.
like that, you truly never know who you're going to run into. I would say
Exactly.
sporting events are a big one. Like, always, you never know who's going to walk through those doors. Fans
Yes.
come in all over. So if you don't put yourself out there, where are you going to meet someone?
You got to, especially in this day and age. It's tough and it can be exhausting, but you have to, and you just never know. Even friends that you might meet or connections you might meet. Even bars, they're bad, but it's also like, I met some really interesting people in bars, and it is what it is. So
No, not bad. I just mean,
Yeah.
don't worry. We're not always just looking for people in bars.
no, and we're
you
not
know?
always just boozing.
We're not always little bar stars. So.
Well, our buddy just announced to us that what do you call it? That Love Is Blind Canada is coming to town, so that's always an option for people too. I don't watch that show. Do you?
Love Is Blind Canada. No, I can't handle those shows.
I think it's kind of ridiculous.
I would way rather do like The Bachelor, Bachelorette. What about you?
100%. Bachelor, Bachelorette. Hell, I don't even watch the show, but I'd rather do Love Island over Love Is Blind because I think it's so crazy and the pressure. I mean, you connect with someone and then I feel, what if they judge you or you judge them when you walk out? Like, I just think it's unrealistic. You have to
It
have
is.
the connection with somebody, know their, I don't know. I didn't really know someone we were talking through a wall. It
No.
could be, people lie so much. It's kind of scary.
Seriously.
You don't know people.
I mean, you've had some crazy situations this summer
I've
too.
met some weirdos. Yeah, that's for sure.
That you're like, what on earth? Like, how did I get put in this situation again? It is a scary world out there.
People lie so much and they're just like weird. You just don't know.
Maybe you should just buy a lie detector next time. Be like, hey, I have some serious questions for you. Just hook your fingers up. Just meet the Fockers.
Seriously.
Or was
I
it
just-
meet the parents?
Yeah, meet the parents and they test it because to me, I just can't imagine not being honest. Like I am pretty open book and like I am who I am and I say, I can't imagine like being misleading to someone or portraying yourself as something else to just like get in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
and then you
crazy.
find out once you're married. We just saw that from one of our girlfriends.
Oh,
She fully thought she was marrying somebody and they're now in the midst of a divorce because it's not working out. There wasn't honesty, wanted different things in the marriage.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can't do that to a person.
Or you didn't figure this out before you got married.
Like, what were you talking about for 2 years?
It's kind of nuts.
It is. I don't get that. I always don't understand what's like, well, they didn't want to have kids. I'm like, well, what the heck did you talk about for a year and a half, 2 years leading up to this? Like, you don't think kids
Blows my
would have got
mind.
brought up?
It blows my mind. Or like, I know people change their minds, but give me a break. You know.
Yeah, you know.
People it's hard though. Love is crazy, but you just get delulu.
Love is blind.
Love is blind
Just
and
kidding.
crazy. You get delulu. Some people just You know, I guess you got to be, it's a fine line. You still have to roll the dice sometimes.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Do you know what we should do? We should reach out to them and ask if we could host the show instead of be on it.
Hell yeah. We'd ask the real questions.
Yeah. Hi, do you mind if we can
business.
host your show? I wonder who
Yes.
their hosts are for Canada.
I don't know. Probably. Yeah, they need some, you know, we're going to put a little note out there because they need people that get down to business. I mean, the one in Canada or in the States is Nicholas Shea and his wife, Vanessa. And I feel like you need maybe, like they're a couple, I guess they're okay, but you and I would just cut
Absolutely
right to the
pepper
chase.
people.
And we'd we'd roast them too. I mean, I don't know. It'd be,
I think it'd be good. So,
what show would you go on if you had to pick?
The Bachelorette for sure.
Bachelorette or Bachelor?
Oh, both.
Sorry, you'd want to be.
I would want to be the Bachelorette.
Oh, for sure. I
Yeah.
don't want to compete with 20 other women.
No,
And then,
are you kidding me?
Please.
Absolutely.
I'd be
not.
like, I'm not chasing this man.
And if I was on there, I guarantee they'd just make me out to be the drunk, crazy one. So then I'd really be screwed.
You're really.
Here comes Ciara again.
You'd be the villain for sure, but you'd be good TV though.
I could just absolutely stir it up too.
You'd be an excellent villain. I almost feel like that's a shame. Like I feel like you missed a calling there.
Well, my dad would probably disown me. So what would you do?
I don't know. What character, what person do you think I would be? Well, I get voted off the first one.
No, you wouldn't. What show would you want to do though?
I mean, I'd want to do. I'd love to do The Bachelorette. That'd be fun because
awesome.
But I feel like I would not be good at. Like I would just. You get caught up in playing the field or just like playing the
I
games.
think you'd get extremely aggressive with the other women. Be like, move over. I'm stealing them. We're going in the pool.
I would not. No way.
You'd be like, no, can I steal a minute of your time?
Where I'd be like,
That's
you
what I
come
mean.
chase me. I'm not going to chase you.
He'd be like, okay, well, see ya. No, just kidding.
I know. Like that's not the part of the game.
You're supposed to chase me. Yeah, I don't know. I think that those shows are definitely, you have to be strategic and you have to go in there with a plan.
Yeah.
And you have to know what character you're playing or else good luck.
I mean, that said though too, I would hope that I would go into it really open in the sense of like, I am here for love. Like I could care less about building a platform based off of it.
Yeah.
I genuinely would want to go on. So
what if you find out that you're like so not attracted to him? Because you don't find out.
Then bets are off. Honestly, I'd just get hammered and like have fun and just like probably come out there with a couple best friends.
Go on a nice date. At least go on a nice date.
Yeah, well, that's if you go on for the Bachelor. You know what? Or you'd go on the trips. I'd be like, having a good time.
Yeah.
And then they'd have to keep me for the entertainment.
True.
But if you were the Bachelorette with all the dudes,
Oh, well, there's got to be a couple.
I mean, it would be pretty fun. They're all just like kissing your ass and
or
like,
actually, no. You know what? No, show you need to go on?
What?
Farming for Love.
100%.
That is the show that you need.
That is that would be great.
At Farming for Love, please cast this woman.
I do want a farmer. I do. But not like
Have you seen the farmers that they cast for
I
love?
know, they're pretty smoking. Yeah.
Like absolutely insane. And
Yeah,
they're
that
like,
would be the best.
bro, they're, what is that? Lasso? Like, what is they doing?
Oh yeah, lasso.
They're like, literally, that's dates. Could you imagine? And they're just jacked and you're just watching them.
and they're so manly. Like they build stuff and like tend to the.
yeah, they can like wrestle a pig. That's
That
what
would
you
be.
need.
You know what? And they take care of your chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? That would be my vibe. I forgot about that show.
I think we should bring back Farming for Love. I'm going to email them after let's wrap this up. I got to send an email.
Oh my goodness. I feel like but you're from Saskatoon. You never wanted a farmer?
Oh, believe me, I could have had many, but I
Not
messed
your
those
vibe?
up.
You're like a city boy.
No, I love the farmers. I just,
like
can't go down my past. It's too
You're just more of a
tragic.
Oh, please. Don't even say that.
It
you
is.
just prefer athletic people.
Yeah, but I mean, they can still be farmers, Lisa.
And they do well. They got a lot of land and they feed you and whatever.
Yeah, that's what I need to be fed more. Not. We're good.
Anyways, let's wrap things up today. We've gone on long enough, but thank you very much for taking this conversation off air. I am Lisa McGregor. Toodaloo.
And I'm Ciara Yazchek, and we'll see you next week. Oh, I'll be in Moose Jaw, so
Yes.
I'll be Skyping in. Also, do not forget to like and subscribe, and please share episodes with your friends because we just want to connect with everyone and we want to get our show out there. So,
And we also are very open to topics that you guys want us to discuss. So just message us wherever and we'll take into account. or any events that are going on around the city. So, by the way, the Fringe Festival is this weekend.
There you go.
So that'll be a good time. So make sure you check that out.
We just can't even wrap it up.
I know we just refuse to, but that's okay. By the way, Moose Jaw, I'm gonna have to find a good destination for where you're away.
Well, people love in front of your chicken coop. I think that's the best.
Yeah, I don't know these
because
days.
the last one, you poor thing, you were on death row. So
that was so bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Either that or maybe you should go down to Fringe Fest.
I know. Can you imagine? I'll find an interesting location.
Okay.
Hopefully it won't be just my house, but I'll find somewhere. Maybe it'll be Keiko's backyard. Who knows?
Oh, that's a great one. Do it in her hot tub.
She'd love to host. Oh yeah, that'd be a great idea.
That would
Ciara.
be.
Oh, my God.
Okay, we'll wrap it up now.
Bye-bye.
See ya.